We're in Cancun and this is a first for us. We brought our parents with us on vacation after all the times that they've brought us.
We're always excited about travel budget hacks, but this one's extra exciting because we did Cancun in such a great budget that we were able to bring our parents with us, and it was a totally unforgettable experience. Our first piece of advice is don't stay in the hotel zone. If you want, you could go there for a day, explore and relax, but be warned, it's a lot cheaper taxi ride to get there than to leave the hotel zone to head back to where you were. We'll fill you in more about that later in the video. The resort we most enjoyed that welcomed people who weren't staying there was the InterContinental Presidente. Not only was it super chill vibe, but they also had swings at the bar. I have to admit the $15 drinks there were our biggest splurge of the trip and totally worth it.
Dream come true. On a swing with my gin and tonic, my baby on the ocean. Thank you, boo. It's fabulous too.
So, we'll get another gin and tonic.
Number 2, use Airbnb or home exchange. For this particular stay, we used home exchange, and not only was the place we stayed at fabulous, but it also came with someone to help us out. He gave us a ride from the airport and showed us around and answered questions for us.
Speed bumps, you can be airborne.
Not a lot of people know that home exchange doesn't mean you have to trade homes at the same time. You can earn points by having people stay in your house when you have another trip planned, and then use those points to go anywhere you want. Check out our link in the description if it's something you might be interested in. It's our favorite way to travel. We'd love to hear about your budget hacks in the comments. You know, if you spend less money, that means more travels. If you haven't yet, be sure to subscribe so you can get more of these tips. We absolutely love showing people how they can reach their wildest travel dreams. For tip number 3, stay where you know that restaurants and grocery stores are walkable. You will save a ton of money not renting a car. Not to mention, the slower pace of walking makes it so you see so many things you would have otherwise missed. And fourth, don't forget to price out the menus of places you might want to eat. Then you can decide what's in your budget ahead of time.
How much did you just spend, babe?
$2.
In this gorgeous bakery. He got...
This is 2 pesos.
Woo!
That's 7 pesos. And I got a like a ham sandwich.
a sandwich for lunch with queso.
So this was $2.
Total.
American.
I love Mexico.
With these prices and this yummy food, I can guarantee you we frequented this bakery a lot. We also found a cute little coffee shop and a couple restaurants.
That looks delicious.
We'll be talking more about each of these restaurants when we do our highlight of the area staying at Dream Lagoon. Grabbing groceries and eating in is always a cost-effective thing to do while traveling. The total for all these groceries was 554 pesos or $27. Pretty impressive. Another way to save money is to take in local activities, culture, and events instead of tourist attractions. While we were in Cancun, we figured out that it was a holiday, Three Kings Day. We researched it and celebrated on our own, and then the next day when it was the actual holiday, we were ready to celebrate with the locals.
Gracias. Andrés.
Andrés. Dos Andrés.
And our next tip is to speak as much Spanish as possible. We knew conversational, but turns out it would have been more helpful if we knew more numbers, because we knew up to 10, but we didn't know that we were getting charged 60 instead of 16, and he didn't know how to say the difference.
Hora Dream Store.
Ok. La tienda está abierta de 8 de la mañana a 8 de la noche. Todos los días.
Okay, buenos días.
And right along with that, get to know the locals. They have the best advice because they live there. And it's fun to get to know new people anyways.
Guys, Daisy's my hero.
No, thank you.
She got me Wi-Fi and got me connected with my driver. Thank you, Daisy. Daisy's the best. Come see Daisy.
Our next tip might not be popular opinion, but we think it doubly makes sense. Use your credit card. If it's stolen, it's safer because you can put a freeze on it. And while you're using it, you're getting cash or points back to use for more trips, which equals more traveling. Bow chicka wow wow. Our last but super important tip is to make sure your bellies are full when you go to the airport. The prices there are ridiculous. We really would love to hear which of these was most helpful for you, and if you have any to share with us. We love learning about traveling on a budget. Thanks so much for watching, guys.